Welcome to week 14 of the King of Football. I'm the King of Football. I know all. I tell all. I'm always watching, and I'm always gambling on football. And each week, I'm going to bring you 5 games that you absolutely have to bet on to increase your bankroll. So when you're in the club, you can flaunt and you can taunt with all that paper in your pocket. Let's bring in my counterpart, Coach Harvey Ward Van Allen. Last week, the coach went 3-2. His season record is 26-38. The King went 2-3. My season record is 38-26. He's got 4 weeks. Actually, he's got 3 weeks to catch my ass. He better start doing it quick. But before we get to game 1, we want to give a shout out to the video guy, Lars Edstrom. It is his birthday today. And you don't see him often, but if you really want to look through the reflection of my glasses, you can see his ass, man. And don't be fooled. Lars is also a degenerate gambler. Just as we are. He just likes to hang out at the Texas Hold'em table. Game 1, Thursday Night Football. The Dallas Cowboys at the Chicago Bears. Oh my God, the Cowboys fucking suck. They got their ass whipped on Thanksgiving Day by Buffalo. Chicago sucks as well. They have one of the worst quarterbacks in the history of the NFL, Mitchell Trubisky. This is a bad, bad matchup for Dallas. Put your money on the Bears to fucking win this game, but take them +3 Thursday night. Coach?
Put your money on the Cowboys. My God, yes, they fucking suck, but they do not suck as bad as Chicago. Chicago's got a little bit of life in their defense, but I do think Dallas's offense will put it together this week and actually put some points on the board for the first time in a bit. Put your money on Dallas. Take your money home.
Coach has the Dallas Cowboys -3 at Soldier Field. The King has the Chicago Bears +3 at home. Game 2, the Baltimore Ravens at the Buffalo Bills. Baltimore is dead set best team in the league right now. No one can stop Lamar Jackson. No one knows whether he has the ball or not. He's killing everybody. But you know what? The Bills have a pretty damn good defense. I think Baltimore goes into Buffalo and wins this game by 3 or 4, but that is not 5 and a hook. Put your money on the hometown Bills +5.5. Coach?
Put your money on the Ravens. They are absolutely on fire. Yes, Buffalo does have the 3rd best defense in the league right now, but it is not going to be enough to slow the Ravens down. Lamar Jackson is running his ass off anywhere he wants at any time that he wants. Put your money on Baltimore and take your money home.
Coach Chad's Lamar Jackson in Baltimore -5.5. In Orchard Park. The King has the Bills at home +5 and a hook. Game 3, the San Francisco 49ers at the New Orleans Saints. Man, this is going to be an incredible game. This has a lot of potential to see who actually gets home field throughout the NFC playoffs. Watch out for the Seahawks as well. I'm putting my money on the Saints just because they're at home in the Superdome. Put your money on the Saints -2.5. Coach?
Put your money on San Fran. They are going to roll into New Orleans. Yes, they did lose last week to Baltimore in a fucking nail biter, but they are pissed because of that. New Orleans has been off and had a little bit of rest. I think San Francisco is going to be too much for New Orleans to handle. Their defense is way too good. Put your money on the 49ers to take it to New Orleans. First team they've really played in a while. Take your money home.
Coach has the Niners +2.5 going up against Drew Brees at home. I got the Saints -2.5 at home. Game 4, the Carolina Panthers at the Atlanta Falcons. 2 of these teams both suck shit. Head coach Ron Rivera just got fired. The Falcons won 2 in a row 3 weeks back, then they lost 2 in a row. They look really bad right now. Where was that defense? I'm taking Carolina and Christian McCaffrey to go into Atlanta and score some points and win this game. Take them +2 and a hook. Coach?
Put your money on the Dirty Birds. My God, both these teams are fucking awful. But I do think Atlanta at home for the first time in a long time, that is an advantage for them, which is typically not. And Carolina is in such disarray. Ron Rivera is fucking out, as he should be. You know who's next? Dan Quinn. But put your money on the Falcons this week and take your money home.
Coach has his Atlanta Falcons looking for a Dan Quinn firing, -2.5 at home. The King has the Carolina Panthers +2.5 in the Georgia Dome. Game 5, the Kansas City Chiefs at the New England Patriots. Man, Tom Brady is pissed, but it doesn't matter. As pissed as Tom Brady is, that is not going to save that offense, and that offense can't score. But I'll tell you this right now, the Chiefs' defense sucks. They played the Raiders last week and killed them. That doesn't matter. Mahomes is back. The offense is firing on all cylinders, but you are not going to go into New England and beat that defense. Put your money on the Patriots at home -3. Coach.
Stretch, but I'm putting my money on the Chiefs. And the reasons why is their defense actually looked alive last week. Yes, I know they played Oakland, and Oakland sucks, but New England's offense cannot be found anywhere. Tom Brady is so frustrated. He has no receivers. He's got Edelman, but you can't just have one. You need an entire team if you're going to take it to a team of the caliber of the Kansas City Chiefs. Look for Kansas City to put up a ton of points, even on this unbelievably good New England defense, and take your money home.
Coach has the Chiefs +3 in New England. The King has the Patriots at home -3 in Foxborough. Now it's time for our lead pipe lock of the week. The King has the Los Angeles Chargers and the Jacksonville Jaguars over 43. Nick Foles has been benched because he fucking sucked. Gardner Minshew is in, which will add a spark to the Jaguars. The LA Chargers, Melvin Gordon is just starting to get it going, and the Jacksonville defense allows running backs to run for 5 yards a play. Put your money on it over in sunny weather in Jacksonville, over 43. Coach?
My lead pipe lock of the week, Denver, Houston, over 42.5. I feel like Houston is going to run up the board on Denver. Yes, Denver's defense is pretty good. I think Von Miller may actually be out again this week. If that's the case, they will actually really run it up there. Denver will dig deep against Houston's shitty defense and put some points on the board themselves, easily over 42.5. Take your money home.
Coach has the over 42.5 in the Denver-Houston game, and he's betting on Denver quarterback rookie Drew Lock from Missouri. Now it's time for this segment we do for you every week, Idiot of the Week. The King has insult to injury. Ron Rivera, the riverboat gambler, just got in Carolina. Ron, you went to the Super Bowl a couple years ago. Even though you got beat by Denver, you should have not had the squad you had this year, even without Cam Newton. You did not have that defense together, and you are gone. Coach?
My idiot of the week, the Jacksonville Jaguars organization, for paying Big Dick Nick $88 million to be their quarterback. The only time he ever did anything was in Philadelphia, and yes, he did shine there, but if you look at anywhere else he's been and what he's done, he has sucked. How could you give him $88 million? And once again, he sucks. Idiot of the week, Jacksonville Jaguars organization, for giving the money to Big Dick Nick.
Big Dick Nick going down from the coach there. I got one more thing to say before we leave this broadcast. If you're in Vegas on Saturday, put all of your money on LSU to blow out Georgia -7. Do it. Listen to the King. That concludes Week 14 of the King of Football. I'm the King of Football. I know all. I tell all. I'm always watching, and I'm always gambling on football. Coach!
Yep.